Zed, do you want to play Zane? I was going to try to get a game for Zane. Zane says he could play in 50 minutes. Zed, would you want to play Zane in 50 minutes? All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Berg in yellow in the top right. Legend in red in the bottom left. Legend fighting out of Jordan. Berg fighting out of the US of A. Both some top-level players here. Berg's taken a little hiatus from Blitz, but obviously he came on the scene early in Blitz, one of the earliest. Well, he was actually the original person to make the Blitz mod for me, so he has a deep understanding of the game. Obviously, just a good, smart player. And he's been playing some good Blitz lately as well. He did beat Jaws on this map early on when we debuted the map, so he's been playing it really, really well. And I think his best Blitz maps have been kind of these fast ones.
You resign now.
A little too early there, I think, Zed, but taking advantage of the new graphic, I like it. But yeah, we'll see. It's just really, it's hard to say how this one will go, but I do think I mean, certainly, I think, in traditional, obviously, Legend is a higher level player in QM. Obviously, Legend's one of the best traditional Red Alert 2 players in the world, but, Legend doesn't play a ton of Blitz, and there's just some situations where, we've seen Legend lose some before, certainly. Okay, so Berg. Now the conscript's out in that forward bunker, really, really nice from Berg. Now Legend has the same idea, but is a little late with it. So Berg already has a second bunker out, and is going to get these conscripts in. Yep, he does. Deso out now from Legend to try to slow things down on this front line. So Berg, yeah, Berg's bunkers are looking nice. Yeah, he's gonna be able to hold this position. He has to be really careful with those Desos though. Conscripts and Desos here. All right, so the front end, both these guys keeping each other very busy. Ooh, Deso and Berg able to get out of the way. The Deso bit out of position, takes the oil, takes the Desolator with it. He's still on some radiation here, taking a bit of damage. Legend goes in the backside now. Berg doesn't have much back there to protect himself. There is a couple sentry guns along the way, but Legend sees the opening there, gets in and takes the MCV, and now the clock is ticking for Berg. He's got to try to make something happen here before he falls behind. Now, if you do a quick little head count here, Berg's got plenty to work with. He's got his battle lab. He's got his 2 war factories. Although a battle lab, no MCV for a Soviet player, not a ton he can do, but he could get a Kirov pumping here. He's on 7K. Could possibly bring a Kirov here. He has a decent amount of tanks. If his barracks was pumping, if he had the fodder, neither player's bringing anything from their barracks right now. That could really be what would tip it here. And so Berg, you feel Berg has the pressure right now. Berg's the one who has to try to push. He's going to fall behind without the MCV. And now it's Legend's turn. Legend made the good offensive attack. Now Legend just has to hold on, not blunder, not throw anything, hold this position, use his MCV to out-tech Berg, out-war factory him, slowly squeeze him out. This Kirov not going to get anything done, unfortunately for Berg. He needed something there, and without getting it, he's going to quit out. First point going to Legend. Okay, so Legend takes home that first one. Now we switch over to Allied versus Allied. So if those of you guys who missed it, we did a match with Kian versus Legend, where Kian played Allied and Legend played Soviet. And Kian just ate him alive with what we've just talked about, the Eagle spam and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see here. Both these players definitely know where the meta is right now. They know how strong the Eagles are. They got to pump them. You could try to get a 2v2 going. The Frakes in the house. All right, we're going to hit this one. Allied versus Allied now, going into point number 2. Yeah, the Zane, I'd like to get the Zane Zed match, because that's, you know, part of this unofficial show match tournament. It's a match on my list anyway. But we could do a 2v2. All right, Berg in yellow in the bottom left, Legend in red in the top right now. So Legend does take home that first one, Soviet versus Soviet. You got to think that's the matchup he's going to be the most comfortable with. Artie, I thought you were off soon. Are you still around, Artie? Will you be around after this? I do have time. I got about an hour and a half, so I do have some time. All right, so Allied versus Allied now. Both players getting a little, trying to get anti-scouts. Berg does get his scout through. Don't think Legend got his dog through. So we could do, yeah, we could do, so Legend and Zed probably. Berg versus Berg and Artie. Could be good. Alright, so now Bergen with a couple of Grizzlies picking on a power plant. He just saw an opening there, drove past the pillboxes. Gonna have to pull out, but I like that little early harassment, try to keep the pressure on. Against a player like Legend, obviously the most comfortable thing to do is tuck in your corner and hide, but it will not work. So I like it from Berg, looking to get offensive here, looking to get tricky, keep the pressure on. And again, one lone Rocky on the back left. IFV going to go over to counter. Eagles out now. Yep, and so Legend's going to win the AFC war. So he's only got 2 Eagles, so the 2 Eagles won't hit the AFC. Not able to get another AFC out. So that's the decisive move here. Oh, could he try to snipe that IFV? There's no more anti-air in that group, so those Rockies should be able to take that AFC. How long does it take? 3 Rockies to take an AFC. So he does. Wow, and so Berg gets very lucky there, being able to sneak in and take that AFC, but Legend able to recover. You see Legend built another AFC on the top left, so he didn't lose his Eagles. Those are the decisive moves early on, though. Who's going to get the most out of their Eagles? Ooh, IFV on the top side from Legend, or from Berg, and Berg does take an Eagle. That's nice. Eagles are valuable early on like this. Every dollar counts. So now a massive battle here. The paradrop comes in just in time. Nice move from Legend to get those GIs in there. Nice pillboxes from Berg. Now Berg kind of baiting a bit with his War Factories. No anti-air in this group, so these Rockies could gobble him up quickly. The IFV's a little late. Those Rockies getting some nice damage done. Berg continuing the fight here. Does not want to give up this position. But Legend definitely pulling ahead here and going to continue the pillbox walk. He's got the Grizzlies. He's got the Rockies. And Berg going to be forced just to kind of throw this War Factory. And Berg goes topside again to take out the AFC. Love that. Not going to get it. Does he get that? Oh, my. Oh, he's trying to target the Eagles. Doesn't get that AFC, but I like that, though. Even in the midst of a battle like this, you got to be looking downfield. You got to be looking to counterpunch and keep an offensive game open. And Berg, and so Legend was ahead on the defensive structure battle there, but then did fall behind. Oh, big chain reaction from that oil. That's going to bruise all of Legend's tanks, take out his pillboxes and some of those GIs. And Berg was able to pull ahead on this bottom right position. I'm not sure exactly how he did it. I thought Legend was in the better position, was managing it better, but Berg was able to pull ahead. But now Berg biting off more than he can chew, possibly, as he sends it downfield, going for the MCV. Legend responds a bit slowly, though. Oh, he's going to run with the MCV. Oh, and he gets the MCV. That was so close. Legend a little slow on the click. Didn't get those Rockies in there in time. That was exactly the counterpunch that Berg needed. And now Legend's turn to take a punch here, and Berg needs to hold on. There's a lot of Rockies. Berg needs to manage these IFVs well. Legend's got to be looking to try to thin out those IFVs so his Rockies and his Eagles can get something done. And Berg now on, oh my god, 7 War Factories. They said it couldn't be done. Legend sitting on 2 War Factories, an AFC and a Barracks with no MCV. Legend makes a final push here. Berg should be able to manage and hold on. And we did see Legend got in there and forced out the IFVs, and no, there wasn't any more IFVs. The Patriot missiles doing some work, those IFVs doing work. Berg goes topside, splits himself up, taking out the main buildings here. But he's got no anti-air in this group. He dives on the War Factory, and now Berg is amassing IFVs on the back end. Wow. Bang, 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 back and forth. I love it. I love it. Berg takes that one home, brings us to 1-1. What a banger. What a banger. Yeah, Berg playing some Sov Allied. I like that. I like that. Wow. Loser going Soviet now, so we will see Sov versus Allied. Wow. What a match. Love that. Love that. All right, so Zed, we are gonna get you and Zane in about an hour or so, or 50, or we might try to do some quick 2v2 stuff in between, but we're gonna get Zed and Zane here in like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, Zed, so hang around. And if you can't do that, please let me know. All right. Soviet versus Allied now. Legends got to be, I mean, generally speaking, you know, Legends going to feel comfortable in this position. But like we've talked about, Allied versus Sov has really been proven difficult on this map. In Blitz in general right now, now that people kind of know how strong the Eagles can be. And then the other thing at the top level, we don't see it as much in the lower divisions, but at the top level, the snipers countering the Desolators is everything. Makes a massive difference. So we'll see if Berg's able to manage that here. You see Berg with a conservative build. Got to think he's looking to get the AFC out. But at the same time, Berg is, you know, you think of Berg as like, maybe more of like a calculated player, but, or like calculated, more straightforward, a little bit more predictable, but really anything but that. I mean, he's definitely got some tricks up his sleeve, and one of the, I think his top skills is deciding when to do those things. Like he when to do something wacky, when to do something unpredictable. Just good decision making, generally speaking. All right, so Rhino's out now. Nice pillbox. Flag track on the left side. I missed it. Oh, we got a crazy Ivan in that. Nothing able to get done though. 2 pillboxes from Berg. Nice hold there. So Berg is out now with a super early Eagle. Keep an eye on Berg's money. That's where things get tricky here as the Allied player. And the Soviet player, even if they can't crack the shell early on, they got to be pretty comfortable just circling the base and baiting pillboxes and trying to lower the Allied player's economy, just so they can't just pump Eagles, Rockies, and Grizzlies at will. Berg is going to run into some issues with his base build here, though. He hasn't given himself much room, and these oils will start becoming a pretty big liability. Maybe trying to look to expand on that left side. Hard to say. Berg pushes in a straight line with the Grizzlies. That's not what you want. And Berg now overextending outside of the range of the pillbox. Very, very interesting. I'm not quite sure about that. Berg does have enough money. We should see another pillbox popping up here. Berg he puts his paradrop slightly behind the line there. So that paradrop should be able to come in. We do see a Navy SEAL bottom right. Navy SEAL bottom right. Here it comes. Oh, but he unpacks the MCV just in time. Zed takes notes. That's how you're supposed to do it. Just kidding, Zed. All right, so he's got that paradrop in position. Would have liked to get some value out of that, out of that Navy SEAL. The Navy SEAL, it's tempting against a top level player maybe to go for the War Factory or go for an oil, because a top level player generally is going to be able to deploy that, undeploy the MCV, and like we talked about, the Tanyas are able to hit a undeployed MCV. The Navy SEALs are not. Another Navy SEAL coming, though, from Berg. He's going to keep the pressure on with him. Try to buy himself some time and keep Legend on his toes. I like that. Conscripts coming on the right side. Super Dog. Berg's got to love when you get the Super Dog out. Rhino's pushing through. They're going to try to dive on that oil. They will take the Oh, but Berg able to drive his Grizzlies past, so he doesn't get too much splash damage, but it's still a pretty good hit for Legend. And the left side of Berg's base is looking pretty weak here. Prism Tower up. No fodder in the mix, so that Prism Tower is going to get a lot of value. And then Navy SEAL is cleaning out the conscripts, and I love that move. That's a great counter for these conscripts, using that Navy SEAL just to go off right now. And another good hold from Berg, but Berg's got to be looking for an offense at this point. Gets down and snipes a power plant, but on 6K, Berg's got to be considering possibly getting another AFC out, getting some more Eagles out. I mean, that's kind of the MO right now. Berg goes third War Factory. We talked about, we're seeing a very Soviet allied from Berg today. He wants to keep the Grizzlies, wants to stay in the fight with those, but I mean, the Eagles, I don't know. We've seen it before. Legend refuses to build stationary anti-air. If you build your Eagles, you can keep picking them off. The Legend's anti-Eagle defense is to build so much stuff that it doesn't matter, and we have seen that not work before. So, Berg now going Battle Lab, going to get the Mirages out. Does put himself low power with that Prism Tower, though. Anyway, you got to be thinking Berg. Out now with a BF and a nice split from Legend. He gets in, takes the Battle Lab. Nice GIs on the top side, getting a lot of damage done though. And Berg again does make a hold. We got 2 Rhinos AFK in the very top left. Keep an eye on those guys. The BF gets loaded up, and BFs defensively in a bottleneck like this can get a lot done. So does lose the Battle Lab there, but ultimately not a bad exchange. Berg again with a nice hold, making it very, very difficult for Legend to crack this shell. Berg bringing a split now on the bottom left. Going to try to snipe out an oil. There you go. Iron Curtain now from Legend and the Kurovs. And now this is where things get interesting. You know, Berg was able to resist the Rhino pressure, but now with the tech out from the Soviet player, this is where things can go from bad to worse very, very quickly. And just not enough anti-air. Those Kurovs are going to be absolutely devastating. Targeting the anti-air now since there's no IFVs out. Not a bad move. Very heads up from Legend to take his time and target those Patriot missiles. He knew there was nothing left there. And Berg's still not building IFVs, so there's no anti-air on this. This Kurov is just wreaking havoc right now. And if you think that Kurov was bad, look out, because they are pouring out now as Legend on 5 War Factories and 8K. The Kurov Storm's not going to end, and Berg, really nothing left for Berg to do here. He's just a little too late on the anti-air, I think. The elite IFV. Elite IFV is nice. Berg looking downfield with the Eagles. Wow, and that elite IFV doing work, and Berg and the Iron Curtain now coming in. Does use it a little bit early to try to chase him back, but Legend should be able to get quite a bit of value out of this. But man, Berg is making Legend fight tooth and nail for every inch of this map. And I love the fight he's putting up, but Legend's just looking a little too overwhelming right now, I think. And Legend does take that one home. It brings him up to 2-1. FFA games on Sedona. That's Berg's secret. Yeah, Berg hanging in there. Really did put up a good fight, but Legend, one of the best players in the world, putting a lot of pressure on. It made that incredibly difficult. So this will be a very interesting matchup here. The Legends Allied versus Berg's Soviet. And honestly, like someone said in the chat, Berg's been playing a Soviet Allied all day anyway. Berg's looking to mass War Factory stay and pump the tanks. So Berg should be pretty comfortable with this Soviet. We'll see what Legends Allied looks like. All right, here we go. Berg in yellow, Legend in red. Gonna take a quick bite of my breakfast here as the action warms up. We'll just turn the webcam off. Oh, what? We can double webcam? Who knew? Who knew? That's hilarious. Okay, hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. All right, here we go. Berg is amassing the conscripts. So he pushes in there with the Rhinos to dive on that sniper. which he kind of had to do, but another sniper's coming, unfortunately. I don't hate the conscript rush, but, well, it's one of those things where you hate it when it doesn't work, you love it when it does. Zed, you want a hype tank? What do you mean you wasted? You didn't waste. You can't waste channel points. Every single thing you do is more exciting than the last, but I'll give you a hype tank. I just bit into cottage cheese on toast. Breakfast of champions. Sniper's out now. Berg looks to reposition himself, attack from that right side. Tries it out on that oil, not able to get it before the Grizzlies and the pillbox are out. Okay. Yeah, and so you see Berg stretching himself out now, building on the left side and the right side of the map. And again, I think we're going to see Berg just kind of massing tanks here, just continuing to keep the pressure on. But Legend's got a lot of Grizzlies. He's got the pillboxes. He's got the Grizzlies. So I don't know. I think Berg's just going to keep smash his head into the wall and hoping something happens. So map control for Berg. He's going to scoop up those crates. Yeah, if you get all 4 crates, it ends up being at least about 2,000 credits early game, which can make a big difference, especially as a Soviet player. You want to get as many rhinos as possible. So we do see now Berg, slight deviation from the straight rhino war strategy here as he does take the lighthouse. Now, with this lighthouse, got to imagine, so early naval... he might just be bringing out the anti-air boats. What are those things called? Scorpions? So he's bringing those out to try to control the center of the map, keep the Rockies and the Eagles from flying free. Not a bad idea. Deso bomb coming from Berg now. Berg is broke, though. Yeah, Berg on a few too many war factories. It's hard to say. How many oils do you have? 2, 4, 6... 6 oils. He could use another oil, but the Navy's what's spreading himself too thin right now. I don't think it's a bad idea. I just feel like Legend can probably avoid the center of the map, but you never know. Sea Scorpions. Thanks, Ed. This is a lot of rhinos. And so now, I don't know, Berg. The question is, how do you get value out of these rhinos before the mirages start showing up? And here come the mirages as I say that. Nice hit from Legend. So Legend's got these Eagles out now. He's got 2 AFCs. He's got the mirages out. It's difficult. So Berg is preparing a nasty amount of Deso bombs. That's why he's broke. That's a lot of Deso bombs. So Berg is going to drop an epic Deso bomb, and then he needs to try to get these Eagles though, so he does snipe that battle lab. The thing is, it's one thing to let the Eagles hit something. It's very difficult on a small map. The Eagles are going to take something, but you gotta shoot them all out of the sky on their way home, or else he's just going to hit you again in 30 more seconds. You have to make him rebuild, spend his money, slow him down. So now Berg is pushing in here. Going to push right in. There's a gap here, so Burg doesn't know exactly. He does get a Deso bomb in, now pushes through the radiation, and Elite Grizzly, a lot of mirages, and Berg gonna swarm. Berg now targeting these tanks. It's so close. I mean, Berg does come out on top, but not by much. A Dreadnought in the water now. Oh, and Berg gets through with the Elite Rhino. The Elite Rhino cleans out both AFCs, and Legend goes for the MCV, does not get it on the top side, and Berg takes the Battle Lab with him, and a beautifully orchestrated attack there from Berg, set up with that nice Deso bomb, got in there, made a lot of good decisions there, clicking those tanks, and then worked his way through the base systematically and took all the main targets. Now the Dreadnought is out. There's a lot of anti-air in Legend's base, but the Dreadnought's out, and he's got the Scorpions to protect it when those Eagles come back out. Legend, oh, and a huge chain reaction. Legend doesn't get his anti-air over in time. That was only one Dreadnought. Could have been countered by those IFVs, but it does get through, and Berg's looking nice right now. So now Berg, you can actually just attack. Yep, just attack the anti-air units. You can just send a couple missiles right into them. Legend does have an Elite Mirage, which is very, very scary, but Berg should be able to amass another wave to push in here of units as he's on 10K. I'd like to see another Dreadnought. I'd like to see more Rhinos. But there's a few different ways to do this. Berg definitely has the momentum right now. Another nice Deso bomb, and Berg's Deso bombs wreaking havoc on Legend's Mirages, which were the cornerstone of his defensive position here. Really, really well played. You know, a lot of the top players were talking about Deso bombs not working because of the snipers, and And someone said, how do you get through? And the answer is a bunch of Deso bombs. That's how you get through. The MCV goes down. Oh my god, the MCV's still up. The tanks come through. Oh my god. Oh my god. Berg is a freaking ninja. Berg looking tough. Are we going to game number 5? Are we going to game number 5? Oh my goodness gracious. I love it. I love it. Minka, my guy, my guy. Genius 192. Appreciate it, guys. Because I'm gonna tell you the absolute truth. I was gonna forget. I was going to forget. We got the no timer. Pick their own factions. Both players going so 2-2, best of 5. Winner taking home $15 and putting up some points in this pro tournament. I don't really know how the pro tournament works, where everyone's just playing each other randomly. I'm still calling it a tournament, though. It's all for the fun. Barn Burner, Slicer Gaming, first time chat from viewer. He's here, man. He's here for the Barn Burner. Everyone's here for the Barn Burner. Let's get it going, folks. Soviet versus Soviet. Now Legend in the bottom left, Berg in the top right. Let's see how this one goes. Again, guys, there is no timer, so the 10-minute timer is not gonna happen here in this match point. So if it goes 40 minutes, it goes 40 minutes. It goes 3 hours, it goes 3 hours. We're all here. We wouldn't look away from it. All right, so both players identical builds. 2 oils before War Factory. Do we got a prediction up for this one? I don't think we got a prediction up.
I've got the knowledge.
Nope, no prediction. We could put a prediction up right now. Zed, throw a prediction right now. Everyone's got 15 seconds to get their prediction in. It is match point. Get those points in. Throw it up quick, Zed. Throw it up quick before anything decisive happens. Super even right now. Could go either way. Berg out with a bit of fodder.
Have fun. Don't die.
So Berg, a couple more dogs in the mix here. Very, very even, though. Keskin 0180 with the follow. Thanks, buddy. Ben CNC having a good time with the channel point rewards. That's what it's all about. Ban Artie so you can feel better. Yeah. Artie's just the punching bag around here. And both players, you see a lot of respect on both sides of the map right now from these guys. No one wants to make that first decisive. No one really wants to be the aggressor here. You know, if you push in, you make a mistake, you get out of position. The counter punch can be absolutely devastating in a match like this. And now a bunker out. So bunker's out now, securing positions. All right, prediction up. Everyone get them in. 30 seconds to get your prediction in. 30, 29. I'm not going to count it down, but hurry up. Go, 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 go. Get your prediction in. How are you feeling right now? Gun to my head. I don't know. Soviet versus Soviet. I mean, you gotta feel like Legend is the favorite here. But then again, it is Blitz. Berg did make the map, and Berg is playing his ass off today, so it's hard to say. All right, Zed, close the prediction as soon as this engagement starts. As soon as something decisive happens, you got to close it. All right, 10 seconds. Zed, 10 seconds, close the prediction. After all that, like, no one even puts a prediction in. It's probably just Artie betting. It's just me and Zed and Artie talking to ourselves while Minka reminds me to not mess up the map. That's pretty much what we do here at RE2 Cash Games. All right. So Berg hungry, man. Berg looking for an opening, and you see Legend taking a very conservative position here. Look how these bunkers, you know, he's not building out with them. Like, he's trying to hold this position here, and you gotta appreciate when a player like Legend is holding back a little bit. You have to really, really appreciate how the other player is playing. So now Legend is going to bring a few different things Berg's going to bring a few different things all at once. He's got 5K. So here comes the Kurov. We're going to see a Dreadnought, and he's got this group of tanks. And so if it wasn't Legend, you'd be feeling so comfortable. But a player like Legend here, obviously, you know, certainly not in that much trouble. But we'll see if this Dreadnought can get done. He's going to target these bunkers and try to push through. Okay, so now the Naval Yard is out now. So now the Squid's going to come to counter these Dreadnoughts. The Dreadnoughts aren't shooting at the moment, so the Squid is out to counter the Dreadnoughts. So Squid to counter the Dreadnoughts. Berg's going to take the Naval Yard out from the land. See if he can get it before the second Squid comes out. Dreadnought's still pumping. Dreadnought's doing work right now. They're picking out the defensive structures on the right side. I feel like Berg could be picking some better targets with these Dreadnoughts. There's not enough anti-air in this group. He could even target these flak tracks if he wanted to. Oh, but there is another. That Squid is still doing work. Oh, Berg's Dreadnought's out of position now. He loses one. He's going to lose another. That Squid is still... And Berg... Oh, my God. I thought Berg brings a split. Berg is split up. Berg goes for the MCV. Now there's a base trade. Legend going topside. Berg takes Legend's MCV on the bottom side. Legend's going to get Berg's MCV on the top side. Now he takes the Battle Lab. So Legend now with no Battle Lab, no MCV, so he cannot build Dreadnoughts. Iron Curtain goes down. Berg still has his Iron Curtain, but both players are in each other's bases, uncontested right now. So this comes down to a game of clicking buildings here. Both players scrambling a little bit to decide where to go. Legend going to try to pull himself home, not liking his odds here. Legend does have quite a few Desos down there that could be doing work. Only a few buildings left for Legend here. The Dreadnought's picking a few of them off. He takes that power plant, and this Dreadnought could close it off. But the Squid, could that Squid neutralize the Dreadnought in time? Oh my God, the power plant and the flat cannon are the last two buildings. The Dreadnought can do it. The Dreadnought can do it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, the flak tracks are countering it. Berg doesn't have anything left. If Berg can get that flak cannon... If Berg gets a flak cannon, he wins the game. But he's not going to be able to. The flak tracks are countering. Berg has to shoot the flak tracks with the Dreadnought. But the Squid is going to... Oh my God. Oh my God. Berg still has a couple buildings left here. The Dreadnought repositions. Oh, the Elite Squid! The Elite Squid is doing work. These flak tracks, though, Berg can't bust through. Oh my God. Legend is going to take this one home. Literally the closest game I have ever seen in my entire life. That was one Dreadnought missile away, and as the Dreadnought gets hit by the Squid, there's nothing left to do here. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy I mean, I don't know. I mean, you guys were there. You guys saw it. I mean, oh. Wow. Yeah. So literally that flat cannon got down to a single block of health. If one more Dreadnought missile would have gotten through, he would have won the game. But he had those flak tracks. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is just absolutely hilarious. Definition of a barn burner. Definition of a barn burner right there. So